I'm waiting for the one, the woman of my dreams, who has been ordained by God for me since the beginning of time. Oh yeah, and also I'm 30. You see, it's statements like these that just made me cringe. It absolutely hurt me. Like, I won't lie to you. I see these all across the YouTube comment sections for every relationship video on YouTube. And I'm like, bro, how does this actually make sense? Why have we fallen for this notion that we have a God ordained woman? That Jesus Christ of Nazareth has, out of 8 billion people in the entire world, ordained one person for us or for a particular individual. Because, first off, it isn't scripturally accurate. And I'll be explaining why. And also, it isn't mathematically accurate. Obviously, I'm not discrediting that this could be the case. Right? God can do as He wishes or as He wants, if it is of His will. But I believe having that concept of a God ordained partner can only exist if God has told you that this person is a God ordained partner. But most people out here are just assuming, and that's dangerous. Like, who are you to assume that God is going to do this wishy-washy thing when the Bible doesn't explicitly say this happens at all? Well, let me explain. If you look at Genesis 2, if I'm not mistaken, God says that Adam, or God says, it's not good for the man to be alone. And so he starts creating a bunch of animals. But what people tend to overlook was that it mentioned that Adam was displeased with this selection. So that means that Adam was out here picking and choosing. God was creating the monkey, and then was like, nah. Parrot, dog, nah. And so God looked into Adam's heart and saw what Adam wanted. And boom, Eve. Then Adam was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. But the moral of the story is that Adam was choosing. What? Oh my. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Adam was choosing. Right? And that is exactly what's happened. That's exactly how we should go about this. Adam was all of us in one being. Because the word Adam means red earth in Hebrew. And so when God is operating with Adam, He's operating with all of us. And so when Adam is out here choosing what he wants as a helper, that also signifies to us how we should operate in terms of choosing a helper. Because that's what a partner is, especially as a man. A woman is a helper. And to a woman, a man is a provider, a sustainer, right? And so, as a man specifically, most of my audience is male. Okay, so editing Vince here. Apparently, I was wrong. Most of my audience is female. I don't know how this is actually possible. I'm a dude. I don't know how this is logical, but yeah. Most of my audience, according to YouTube, is female. I think some of y'all feel like your gender wrong. But yeah, I don't know, but I know there's some females probably watching this. As a man, you should be the initiator, just as Adam was the initiator. I don't know where we got this notion that God is gonna just have a woman fall down from the sky and say, "Oh yeah, I'm your wife," and y'all get married and live happily ever after. This is not the case, and I don't know why people are falling for this. It's not even in the Bible. Where does it come from? I don't know. Let me give you another example. Moses saved 7 women and a priest from some like shepherds that were harassing them. Then some dude said, "Oh yeah, thanks. Stay in my crib and take my daughter as your wife." Boom, he got married. I mean, does that seem God ordained to you? I don't know. But it seems to me like it was just some random event that just, not random, but it's just an event that happened. Right? God didn't specifically mention that, yes, I've chosen this woman for you. She is yours. No. This dude was like, yeah, like, you want my daughter? Oh, my fault. So he's like, do you want my daughter? And he's like, yeah, sure. Why not? That's essentially what happened. And people overlook this. They overlook this. And they're like, no, 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 no. God has a woman out there for me. God has a woman out there for me, for sure. But that's simply not always the case. I'm not going to discredit. I've heard people say with excruciating detail that, yes, God said to me that this man was meant for me. And I'm not going to say they're wrong, because who am I to say that? But what I'm scared of is the dudes or the women who go out there and assume that, oh yeah, one day, God is just going to have this man on a horse in shiny armor and just say, yeah, I'm the one. I'm the one. But the thing is, God gave us a unique gift that makes us human. That is free will. You don't ask God what shoes to wear in the morning. I mean, you can, but you usually don't. And if you did, you likely wouldn't say nothing because it's not really significant. I'm not sure. And so you have that gift of free will. And in this accord, God has given us the ability to choose what? Just as Adam had chosen. So I don't want people living under this notion that there's a God ordained woman. Or even if there is, I don't want you to assume that there's some God ordained woman out there for you, unless God has said to you that, yes, there is a woman that I've planned for you to be with because it is of my will, right? Inverted commas or something. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I hope you found value from this video. I hope you learned something. And yeah, if you did, make sure to subscribe and join the Jesus gang because we're posting daily now. Crazy stuff. Peace out.